Tijuana, Mexico, we outside. The most contested border in all the United States. Wow.
Provecho. That's all I can say.
What's good, Profound Travelers? It's your boy Profound J, coming to you with our next video from Tijuana, Mexico. And let me tell you, this was an amazing trip. Tijuana is so full of art, history, diversity, culture, vibrance, rhythmatic, sketchiness, griminess. It's everything. Is it safe? Short answer, yes. But I'll give you some pointers on how to get around town, whether you're on foot, whether you're driving, whether you're using public transportation, and where to stay and how to navigate. And it's so scenic, it's so beautiful. It's in proximity to other cities in the Baja area. The food was absolutely amazing. But stay tuned, I got more for you. Check these tips and check out our adventure, Profound Travelerz. Boom. All right, Profound Travelers, let's get to it. Now, crossing over the Mexican border from San Diego is typically real smooth, easy going any given day. You won't even have to come to a complete stop to have your passport checked. Now, as you continue going down, you see it looks really American-like, the infrastructure and development, and then it changes to very urbanized in less than 5 minutes. That's how close downtown TJ is to the border. Now, coming back over the border is a problem. I'm talking about took us over 2.5 hours almost to get over the border. So plan accordingly.
We in Tijuana, Mexico, we outside. Look at that, they got the arch of TJ right there. Bam! And my bro Mel from Houston. Here, look at it. Doing our thing. Now, I don't know what we're about to get into. It's kind of late in the daytime. We've been running around doing all kinds of shenanigans, you feel me? But we about to get something to eat. Right now, we about as hungry as a hostage, or a couple hostages. You know what I mean? But we downtown in the tourist area by Revolution Ave. And we don't know what we're gonna get into, man. We wanna show something different, something more in depth about the culture, the diversity, the food. Hopefully I can talk to some of the locals that have migrated here, you know, some of the Haitian people, some of the locals who are from this area and see what's going on. And just have a fun-filled weekend for my bro's birthday. As he gets younger, like Benjamin Button right here, you know what I'm talking about? Look at the art. I need some 10,000 years ago. They came to Mexico, they're the first people known to Mexico. Look at the nose, look at the lips. The helmet represents the military ranking. You see this? Wow, it's so busy. Are we in New York City? Man, it's busy than the mug on a Sunday night in TJ, man. So we about to pull up right now to El Mercado We're about to pull up to El Mercado Popo. Sorry, I'm tired, y'all. It's been a long trip. I'm exhausted. Get to sanitize up when you walk in. Of course, you can negotiate your prices in Mexico, anywhere. I love that. And I love it. Oh. In Tijuana, on them streets, Sunday evening, bailing, everybody off work, chilling, going to the store, getting dinner, kids hanging out, music playing, concerts, live music, live shows on the streets. People running around, a little bit of everything going on. Vibrant energy, but you gotta be alert because, you know, there's too many people around you, you know?
So far, so safe, right? I gave you guys a look downtown central Tijuana so you guys can get a feel for the vibrance down there. Keep your guard up because it is very busy, but overall it feels very safe because the police are everywhere, people are working, there's kids skateboarding, there's families out, there's a mixture of everybody. So now, on our way to a little pit stop at the Agua Caliente Tower, and after we hit that, we're gonna go over to Tijuana Beach, and we're gonna end the trip with some of Tijuana's most delicious food and some of the local talent. So stay tuned, you guys.
Just in the center of town, the Agua Caliente Tower. So what I saw on YouTube is, and on Wikipedia, not a credible source, but this tower used to be a place where farmers, soldiers, different people would come into town, and this tower is something that can be seen from all around the area to where people would check in and then go into town and just, you know, chill, sleep overnight, whatever the case may be. But it's become like a historic landmark that was one of the earliest constructions of Tijuana. If you want more information, read the subtitles. I'll leave it down there for you to fact check me on everything I just said. All right, y'all.
Now on our way to Tijuana Beach, which is about a 15-minute drive from central TJ, I couldn't help but to notice the uneven development of homes in the hills under some type of form of gentrification, because there are new high-rise buildings being mixed into these communities, and they're kind of tucked away from the central area where the nice appeal and commerce is. And also on the way to Tijuana Beach, you also see the wall that separates the United States from Tijuana, Mexico. So stay tuned.
We were downtown. Made it to TJ Beach, Tijuana Beach on a Sunday. Live performances, music. It's a little windy, but the weather feels good overall. Food, shops, everybody out. Very vibrant, full of energy. It's our last day here. We're loving it. It's been a great trip. Me and my boy, happy birthday. Hey, y'all, give a special happy birthday to my brother Melvin from Houston, Tejas. Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, the Volkswagen parade back in Tijuana Beach. Isn't that something? Right from the lighthouse, the Tijuana lighthouse. All right, what's up, y'all? So we're at the border of Tijuana Beach, overlooking San Diego, which is very close by. And we have the wall, the murals, the people, you know, I'm assuming the citizens and the various people here. And this is the defining line. This is the most contested border in all of the United States when it comes to, you know, this border, whatever the case may be back home in the U.S. And you see that the wall that extends into the ocean, that goes basically up the mountains here around Tijuana. You can't see the mountains here, but they go up into the mountains and around Tijuana into San Diego. You guys been enjoying the scenes here. Hope you guys enjoyed just being around with us, following us everywhere from Ensenada, Rosarito, all through Baja. Got more coming for you guys. So with that being said, I'm your boy Profound J. Profound Travelz, we out, y'all. Most people come to TJ first. The first thing they want to do is hit tacos. The TJ is known to be the most renowned taco place in all of Mexico and all of the world, for all that matter. But we're stopping by first at Casa Coco. Casa Cacao. We're going to get some mole and try different like types of chocolate, like infused Mexican cuisine, which is very traditional in Mexico, right? So check us out. So ambience, so artistic. So look at this. Muchas gracias. You want the windows back there? ¿Cómo se llama, man?
Jose.
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 Llamas restaurante.
Casa Cacao.
Casa Cacao.
We have here around 7 years. And we produce and sell only natural products like cacao, mole, chocolate, artisan chocolate, and Mexican, original Mexican, regional food.
¿Dónde es la restaurante en centro Tijuana? Exactamente.
Here is in the heart of the historic Tijuana, the Second Street and Revolution.
Oh, sí, gracias. Muchas gracias, hermano. Mucho gusto. Me llamo Jason.
And Jason.
Mi hermano.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, very nice. Thank you.
Cocoa with chile y maize. So chile and corn with the chocolate, basically. For all you English-speaking people. They picked up the thing or it came with it?
It's under the bottom.
I know it's stuff. Well. Ooh, it tingle. It's spicy and it's a little sweet and it's smooth. Ooh. I've never had chocolate with peppers with chilies in it. It's hot. Hey, brother, please try it. Tell me what you think. Please, bro.
It's interesting. I mean, it's got a lot of layers of flavor. I mean, it's got a deep, strong chocolate, but it's very smooth and like a creamy texture to it. But it does have a little kick at the end of like, I can't really place it, but it does have like an extra little spice or a little bite to it that's on the end. So it's unlike anything I've ever had.
Yeah, I felt like it was tap dancing on my taste buds. You know what I mean?
Something like that.
Right.
But inside have around 20-30 beans per vaina. This is the vaina. and when the people work. Okay, this is the not the cacao god. This is the commerce, the business or commerce god.
Okay.
This is the beans. Remember that it's like a money. This is abundancia. Is the most noble people, like a banker with the dollars here. Yes.
Oh, thank you so much.
This is vegan, totally.
Mushroom, olive, spinach, cacao, vegan mole. Sweetness from the chocolate, not too sweet, good balance with the saltiness of the corn I taste. It's all good. Nice portion size. We'll probably eat some more food after this. Like, definitely come here to Casa Coco. I mean, Cacao. Like, definitely, if you get a chance, like, swing by here. Something traditional. The vibe in here is nice. The decor is very nice. They're very welcoming people. It's very beautiful in here. You wouldn't even think, like, you're walking in from the busy street outside into, like, this type of, you know...
Like a cafe.
It'd be like a cafe or a temple or something, you know, of culture and food, you know? The food on a 1 to 10.
I would have solid like 8.5, I would say. I mean,
I was in the 8 range too.
I think it's solid. I think it tastes really good. I think the flavor is really good. The texture is great. But like you said, like the spice comes at the end. It's not really what you expect. Like it kind of builds and it kind of sits at the end and settles. But it would be cool like if it had a little pop of spice at the beginning and then you kind of had that slow burn afterwards. Would make it, I think, perfect. But I'm not knocking it by any means.
Okay.
Shape, form, or fashion.
Okay.
Is there nowhere to sit in La Moleteria? Oh, it is outside on the beach.
Check this out, y'all. Eat some pancakes, some tacos. I don't know, just a whole bunch of combination of stuff that just don't go together. You know what I'm talking about? I'm just hungry. So I got those visuals for you guys in Tijuana. Feel me? Profound Travelerz, y'all. To the restaurant. Excuse me, brother. Thank you. Bam.
Because you come in where the kitchen is, so you're like, okay, where's the seating? Is it to go or whatnot? And then they walk you down the stairs, and it's like 2 levels of beachfront seating, and it's beautiful. It's scenic here at La Moleteria. But I guess La Moletas are like some type of like bread dish cut in half.
Which is this is what's called mollete.
Okay.
Mollete.
So it's the bread dish and
Yes,
spinach
bread
and everything?
and beans and cheese. Can
Okay.
do whatever you want on top of it, we can do it.
Okay, thank you,
All right.
brother. Look at that, y'all. Right. Before I commence this
It's like
food,
same a lot, but it's the same thing.
I've never had a molette before. Oh my God, the spinach, the cheese, the green sauce, it's like sweet, little salt, savory, little cheesy. That's fire. This might be the best thing I've bitten into so far here in Tijuana, man. This is delicious. I got the red chilaquiles with the eggs. Gotta do this up too. Red sauce is like savory, bitter, like peppery. I'm in savage mode out here. Oh boy, provecho. That's all I can say. I'm about to finish this up, y'all.
I got chipotle pepper. He got avocado on his.
Spread it out a little bit.
Got the grilled chicken. Ooh, that chipotle pepper look good.
It's everything, like the bread, it's like buttery and crispy, charred just a little bit, so it almost has like a little bit of smoke to it. The cheese on it, I'm not even sure what kind of cheese it is, but it's like kind of grilled up, it's kind of toasted to perfection, so it's nice and creamy and great. Then you get the caramelized onions that have a definite like sweetness to it and gives you a whole lot more. And then you got the avocado, which kind of brings things down and gives you a little bit of base flavor with a little creaminess to that as well.
This park is humongous. From the outside, it's like a dead end. From the outside, it's like a dead end. You don't even know what's here, if it's even open or closed. When you walk in, it's like you go from one block to another block, just like full of like restaurants inside, man. Real ambient in this boy, you know? I don't know what I'm gonna get. You got Asian food, Mexican food, vegan food. They have a vegan restaurant over there.
At this point, y'all know I only eat fish when I travel out of the country. My brother says Tex-Mex is the best Mexican food he's had. We about to try Martin the Taco. I hope that I don't make myself look like a fool. Hope he likes it. Talk to him. Come on now. Come on, don't fail me now.
It's everything, bro.
He said it's everything. Todo. Oh, made it to Ice Cream 42 Sabores Flavors. This place, some popular, open 24 hours. Got all the flavors, man. Hey, we about to see what's going on. Your boy Profound J going with that pistachio, some huge chunks. Young man wants that rum raisin. I've been telling him about that. We're gonna see what it do over here at the spot. Look at that right there. I'm on some pistachio for dinner. For dessert, 9 p.m. at night. It's a bit creamy. I don't fully taste the pistachio yet, but whatever flavor this is, it is absolutely delicious. Oh, I got the pistachio right there. Lord have mercy. What you eating first? No, you eating the banana one first.
On the top.
He got banana chocolate.
It hit hard.
And that rum raisin on the bottom, he's saving the best for last.
You gotta work your way to greatness.
Man.
In life.
Man.
You always gotta work your way to greatness.
Hey, 42 flavors. 42 flavors over here in Tijuana, Mexico.
It's been an enjoyable, unforgettable trip for our first time in Tijuana, Mexico. So as we wrap things up, you should know that we felt as if Tijuana was overall safe, especially given when you're in the crowded central areas where a lot of tourists and families are, and there's heavy presence of other people, police, National Guards. It can be a bit intimidating, but overall it's pretty safe. The beach is very chill. Even in some of the more impoverished parts of town, things are still pretty calm overall for what we saw, but you have to be on alert because it is crowded. There's a bit of everybody there, you know. Your money goes far when you're here. People are friendly, people are hustling, people are working hard. You do get these kind of weird vibes everywhere because it's so busy and the pace is so fast. Aside from that, exercise normal precaution, enjoy yourself and have fun. Profound Travelers, y'all.
Cada que ya te queda la ventana, sabe que ya viene con todo este flow. Viene con la go, pero yo soy lo bien pro. Aváncele, que se le van a meter. Haciendo puro estilo, puro solo que rapé. Ella jugó, solo sigo mi camino. Y antemano Dios me dio. Me parece cada que sigo, saltando estilo. Sabe que viene flotando contento. Cada que sigo saltando metido, sabe que ya viene con todo el ejemplo. Improviso con el monumento mientras tiro que viene con el reloj. Por eso nunca pierdo el tiempo. Sigo tirando el tiro del fino, por eso camino. Si quiero le arriba, palabra camino. Que Dios lo bendiga, por eso también ante me persino. En este caso solo es lo calculado. Y el por la barba lo tiene bien asegurado. Sabes que cada que improviso, mira, saltando tanto flow, mi hermano, cada que lo combino con toda la rima. Es youtuber, tiktoker. Y si es así, pues espero que lo sigan.